Should we start?
We are live.
All right. Welcome everyone to the organization meeting for Upper McKinney Township on Monday, January 6th. First order of business is designate a temporary chairman.
I make a motion to designate
You, Jeffrey, as the temporary chairman.
So I'll second.
Thank you. All those in favor of having you, Jeffrey, be temporary chairman, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you very much. That passes. Designation of a temporary secretary. I'll make a motion to appoint Jasmine Vasquez as our temporary secretary. Is there a second?
I'll second it.
Thank you, Jim. All those in favor of Jasmine Vasquez as the temporary secretary, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Muzzle tough, Jazz. I know that you're really worried about that today.
Absolutely.
And I guess on my agenda, so now that we have a temporary chairman and a temporary secretary, we can officially call the meeting to order. We'll start by the pledge of allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
So we'll move to item 4 on the organization agenda, which is organizations and appointments, with A, 2025 chair.
I'll make a motion to appoint you as the 2025 chair.
Is there a second for that?
I will second.
Thank you, Jim. Thank you, Sonny. All those in favor of me to be supervisor as chairman? Let me try that again. All those in favor of the motion nominating me as chairman for the year 2025, signify by saying aye.
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 It already passed without you saying anything. Any opposed? Thank you. That passes. Thank you, gentlemen. I do appreciate the faith and the trust that you put in me there on the meetings. B, 2025 vice chairman. I'll make a motion to nominate Supervisor Sonny Guy as vice chairman for the year 2025. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Thank you, Jim. All those in favor of Sonny Guy as vice chairman for the year 2025, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
Thank you, gentlemen. Appreciate it.
And from here, I'm going to turn it over to our temporary secretary, who has volunteered to read the rest of the information here. Thank you, Jess.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. For the 2025 Secretary, we have Jasmine Vasquez. 2025 Assistant Secretary, Calvin A. Sastert Jr. 2025 Treasurer, Michelle Souls. 2025 Township Manager, Robert R. Ibach Jr. 2025 Assistant Township Manager, Calvin A. Sastert Jr. Treasurer's bond will be $1 million. Depository for the township funds would be Key Bank. Custodial investment institutions will be Truist Bank, M&T Bank Corporation, M&T Securities Inc., ESSA Bank and Trust, Embassy Bank, Univis Bank and Trust, PA School District Liquid Asset Fund, PA Local Government Investment Trust, Mid-Penn and Mid-Penn Bank. The 2025 mileage rate, IRS 2025 rate, is 70 cents per mile for business miles driven. The 2025 holiday schedule. The 2025 trick-or-treat date will be October 31st from 6 to 8 p.m. with a rain date of November 1st. The 2025 meeting schedule. Township solicitors will be for the Board of Supervisors and Planning Commission, Andrew V. Shantz, Esquire, from Davidson and McCarthy, PC. Zoning Hearing Board will be Stephen A. Strack, Esquire, from Steckle and Stock. General Labor Council will be Ryan J. Cassidy, Esquire, from Eckerd Siemens, Sharon and Millat, LLC. Township Engineer will be Herbert Rowland and Grubik, Inc. Alternate Conflict Engineer will be Barry Isett and Associates. Township Zoning Officers will be Alberta Scarfaro, Marvin Walton from Keystone Consulting Engineers, Roxanne Colfer from Code Enforcement Officer, and Dwayne Delaker, Building Code Administrator. Township Sewage Enforcement Officer will be Kobe Snyder from Herbert Rowland and Grubik, Inc. Third-party code inspectors will be Barry Isett and Associates, Inc., Key Codes Inspection Agency, and Base Engineering. Our township auditor will be Butno, Lisicki and Company. For appointments to our commissions will be Planning Commission, Paul McNamara and Peter Graziak, for a 4-year term expires in December 31st of 2028. Zoning Hearing Board will be Todd Greenawalt 5-year term expires on 12/31/29, and Michael Siginski, 4-year unexpired term that expires on December 31st, 2028. Building Code of Appeals Board will be Chad Mulch for a 5-year term expiring on December 31st, 2029. Recreation Board will be Richard Schlout for a 5-year term that expires on December 31st of 2029. Vacancy Board, Charles Crawford for a 1-year term that expires December 31st of 2025. The delegates to the PSAC's annual conference and NATAC conference will be James M. Burnell, Sonny Guy, Jeff Fleischiger, Robert R. Eibach Jr., Calvin A. Sostich Jr., Jasmine Vasquez, Alberta Sparfaro, Ryan Griffiths, and Emily Crosby Piszczek. Conference voting delegate would be Jasmine Vasquez.
Thank you, Jazz. I'll make a motion to accept the consent agenda as presented. Second.
Second.
Any comments or otherwise? The consent agenda, so we don't have to do that. All those in favor of the consent agenda as presented, signify by saying aye. Any opposed? That passes. Jazz, thank you for reading that. Is there any public comment per se for regarding the organizational portion of our meeting tonight? That's perfect. Thank you.
Make a motion to adjourn.
The motion to adjourn at 6:37 p.m. Is there a second?
I second.
Thank you. All those in favor?
Aye.
We are adjourned at 6:37. We will come back at 7 o'clock for the start of the general business meeting.